What if I spin the water in the
Ooh.
Trying, you know what I'm saying? Strategizing.
Yeah.
Oh!
This is how it's done.
This is how it's done? You
I'm
sure?
gonna just look at you the whole time.
You know what? I got 100 says you don't make it right now.
Oh!
Big bang, take little bang, let's go, dog.
This is very hood dice game right now. This just turned into a game of CeeLo out of nowhere.
Presented by Geico. Obviously did not win that $100 or we'd be in a new studio. I'm your host, Kate Nolan. We got a great show for you tonight. Conor McGregor is in Game of Thrones. The Browns haven't won in a full calendar year. And as you just saw, Desus and Mero are here. We're very excited about that. But first, you guys, mascots. No, sorry, not ascots, guys. Mascots. The funny looking things on the sidelines of NFL games that flail about and entertain people. I see why you would make that mistake, but the creepy cartoon ones? Yeah, okay, there we go. Mascots. If you saw the Browns game this weekend, first, why do you hate yourself? But second, you saw the Brownsiest moment ever. No, not when they tried to run a flea flicker in their own end zone with their quarterback, RG3, throwing into triple coverage. Not that. I'm referring to when their mascot, Brownie the Elf, ate it on the sidelines. While seemingly, I don't know what he was trying to do. Looks like he was trying to steal the football during the game, which is an interesting play that they ran. But mascots are supposed to embody your team, and in that department, Brownie the Elf is crushing it. But here's the thing, Brownie isn't even the team's official mascot. He's one of three. What? There's Brownie, a dog named Chomps, and then a literal dog named Swagger, who I assume they picked up at the Padawan. Three mascots, guys. The Browns have three mascots, and not one of them is a poop emoji. I don't, get this nonsense out of my face. Teams should have one mascot, and it should have to be some sort of physical manifestation of your name. You can't just roll up to a game with a whole squad of anthropomorphic nightmare fuel like you're about to take on the Toon Squad. Guys, one mascot relevant to your name, that's the rule. I get how that would be challenging when your team is named the Browns. But when you have a cool name like the Titans, easy. You could have a giant, or some dope-ass mythological god, or Cornelius Vanderbilt. Well-known titan of industry. But what did the Titans go with? A raccoon. A raccoon! It's as if someone said, hey, let's make our mascot a robber baron. And the person they were talking to didn't know what that was and heard robber bear thing. I understand the Tennessee state animal is a raccoon, and I don't care, okay? State animals don't matter. Do you know what the state animal of Illinois is? No. The white-tailed deer. Oh. Yeah, you know what the state animal of Ohio is? Nope. The white-tailed deer. Arkansas, Georgia, Michigan, Mississippi, Nebraska, New Hampshire, Pennsylvania, South Carolina, white-tailed deer. So if you're gonna brag about your state animal here in adulthood, it better be like a velociraptor, not a chubby rodent that chews garbage. Maybe you're thinking, Katie, who cares? They're just mascots. Well, then you, my friend, are just another state animal of Nevada. Bah. The truth is, these mascots, they think they're above the rules. And I'm not going to stand for it anymore. Check this out. Here's a clip from a video that was sent to all teams across the NFL in which the head of officiating, Dean Blandino, explains a rule that applies to players.
Anything that mimics a violent act will be a foul. Anything that mimics weaponry, whether it's shooting, firearms, bow and arrow.
Makes perfect sense to me. You know, little kids are watching. Can't have them seeing football players with invisible bows and arrows. But mascots? Oh yeah, let's have them literally fire literal guns. Bang, 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 bang. They're in costume, so it's funny and it's cute. What about the league's rule on celebrations? We've seen a ton of flags for that this year. Here's Dean with some clarification.
So anything that's sexually suggestive is going to be a foul. So an example of that, if it looks like it, it probably is.
If it looks like it, it probably is, huh? Well, it looks like it, Dean. It looks like a horse dressed as Santa throwing his junk at Lamar Miller. See, kids, sex is bad unless it's with a horse. Great message, NFL. Real nice. What else?
So a one-player dance is okay, but if it starts to get excessive, okay, the salsa dance is fine, but then when his teammate comes and takes the Polaroid picture, that's a choreographed demonstration.
Yeah, so you can't dance with your friends, you know, unless, of course, your friends are giant animal men, in which case, totally fine, guys, not weird at all. Live it up, no flag on that play. Folks, I think I've made my case here. Don't let those big eyes and bright wings distract you. There's a grown man in there, and it's time that grown man starts following some rules, because right now, we are letting these guys get away with murder, and it's hurting our children. Literally, they're hurting our kids. Let's not teach future generations that covering yourself in feathers and various pieces of flair makes you exempt from the rules. Otherwise, we will end up with a whole lot more of whatever's happening here. Coming up, Desus and Mero are here to help answer the really important questions in sports, like, is Klay Thompson sponsored by The Gap? And is Chauncey Billups swaggerless? Stick around. I think it's yes. It's been a tough year. Welcome back to Garbage Time, guys. We've been telling you about how amazing this was. Desus and Mero are here, so let's not waste any more time. Let's get into it. Check out Desus and Mero. Hi, guys.
What's up?
What's up?
Desus and Mero are here.
In the building.
boy.
In the building. Tell the people about the show. Desus and Mero.
It is the
Vice.
most groundbreaking late night show, culturally important,
Shifting the
paradigm
paradigm.
shifting. All the guys with suits and ties, they're
Yeah.
doing stuff that's very boring and lame, and we're doing stuff that's not boring and lame.
Obviously, you know that one of the biggest issues affecting the country right now is fake news running rampant. So we wanted to have you guys in as two experts to help us pick through whether you think some sports news is real or fake in a game that we are calling
Real or fake?
Not Off the Presses.
Oh, I see what you did there.
I'm going to read 3 news headlines.
Got it.
2 are true, 1 is fake. Our first category is NBA.
All right.
A, Chauncey Billups says some teammates played better after smoking marijuana. B, Klay Thompson signs endorsement deal with The Gap. C, the Spurs shooting coach used a farting hippo sound to start and end Boris Diaw's practice sessions. Those are your 3 headlines. 1 is fake.
All right.
Probably wrong, but doing the show for free.
The answer is A. Chauncey Billups says some teammates played better after smoking marijuana. That's a lie because Chauncey Billups is swaggerless. Also, Klay Thompson being an endorsement deal with The Gap makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Makes perfect sense. He's a bootcut guy
But
all
he
the
was
way.
definitely shopping at the Gap before they even
For
came.
sure.
Like he had
Do you guys need anybody to endorse your bootcut jeans? I'm just saying.
I believe
Avail.
I'm entitled to a free pair of khakis.
Totes avail, bro.
What are you saying?
I also said A
Okay.
because I know of Chauncey Billups when he played for the Knicks, and he seems like a snitch. So that seems like something he would do.
The one that's fake is Klay Thompson signs endorsement deal
What?
with The Gap.
I am
That is
shocked.
the most real fake
I am
news.
shocked.
I know.
This is how Pizzagate happens. Like, see, people see these bad things and just forward it on Facebook. I'm like, yo, did you hear about Klay Thompson?
Yeah, so you were really wrong about Chauncey Billups. I honestly played with players. I'm not going to name names, but I wanted them to actually smoke. They played better like that. It helped them.
He's probably talking about Sheed.
Easily.
Okay, this category is the NFL. Here are your
All
headlines.
right.
A, to motivate the Giants to beat Dallas, Ben McAdoo showed his team the video of that guy punching the kangaroo in the face.
Okay.
B, Eli Manning snubbed Dak Prescott after Sunday's game, seeking out Tony Romo for a handshake first. Or C, the NFL's head of officiating will appear on ESPN to demonstrate what is a legal touchdown dance.
Come on.
I'm gonna go with C. They would never allow any kind of legal touchdown dance because all their dances wax. They allow what it was. Cam Newton did like the twist. They were like that was cool.
That's
Anything
cool.
else is no. They're not
You can
cooking.
do the jitterbug.
You can't do the full. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
These urban dances. What is this dabbing?
No
Oh,
hip
gotta turn
gyrating.
around, right?
Just wanted to prove that you
So many
played this.
rules. I
I
put
know.
C.
C. Okay, what do you got?
I got C. That is wild OD fake.
Thank you.
Like
Thank
my
you.
man said, you know what I'm saying? They always cut away from Odell's amazing choreography.
That's the
that
only
worked
reason he
so hard
sped
on.
up yesterday, because he was like,
Okay.
oh, I could dance?
Yeah, why?
I'm in there. I'm in there.
You guys were both right. McAdoo really did show that kangaroo. Did you guys see the
Yes.
the guy versus
We talked
kangaroo?
about it.
Yes, we did. We talked about that in detail.
That is
I can see McAdoo putting that on and be like, guys, watch this.
That's what we have to
That's
do.
what we're going to do tonight.
the next category is MMA.
Oh, man.
Can I just say that we've stated for the record, and I just want to reiterate,
Yes.
both myself and Mero can beat Ronda Rousey
Yes.
in a fight. I guarantee money on that.
For sure.
For sure.
I don't think you guys could even probably beat that kangaroo.
I will hurt a kangaroo. We'll go to the Bronx Zoo right now. I will put a kangaroo in a headlock. Good day, mate. Yeah, you want that?
Here are your headlines. A, Johnny Manziel is training to be an MMA fighter. B, an MMA fighter got a haircut in the middle of a fight. Or C, Ronda Rousey, who you both said you can beat up, which is hilarious,
easily.
and Vin Diesel are friends because they played World of Warcraft together.
I feel like the SATs. Like, I feel so much pressure right now.
Stop looking at the answer.
Like I'd cheat off of him. Come on. Right. I'm saying C.
You're saying C is fake?
Yes.
Why?
Who's installing World of Warcraft for Ronda Rousey and Vin Diesel? I don't see them running the virtual machine.
How do I delete
doing the
Windows?
updates? I gotta drag this to applications folder. How do I that? No. He doesn't know his own Wi-Fi code.
Yeah, no.
You got to defrag your hard drive.
His Wi-Fi is called Nacho Wireless, and he thinks it's hilarious.
Every time he's like,
Get
it's
it?
Nacho.
Get it? It's not
Nacho.
yours.
I'm going to say A, because
think
Johnny
it's-
Manziel is training to be a bar fighter, not an MMA fighter. I don't think that Johnny Manziel is that washed, that he's out here
think he
pulling
might be.
stunts like MMA stuff.
The one that is fake is A, Johnny Manziel.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, our next category is social media haters.
All right. You
Here,
know about those.
a Cowboys fan who got Super Bowl 51 champions tattooed on his arm is getting death threats on social media. B, Simone Biles is defending herself on Instagram from people calling her a bandwagon Cavs fan when she posed with the team mascot. They have a mascot? Or C, Tristan Thompson is favoriting mean tweets about his girlfriend, Khloe Kardashian.
Which one of these-
Kardashian, is that how you pronounce that? I can tell how you're going to deliver what you're writing, because you're going,
You see it?
B. You know what I'm saying? Because Simone Biles does not need no hateration in her dancery. Okay.
Also, isn't the Cavs team mascot just Gerald Smith without a shirt?
Yeah.
A is like, okay, a Cowboy fan is getting death threats on social media. That's
Yeah.
every day.
Yeah, come on. C sounds believable too because Tristan Thompson doesn't seem like the type of guy who's smart enough to come up with his own insults. So he has to save them from Twitter to be like, Khloe, you third best Kardashian.
well, the one that's actually fake is C. Tristan Thompson is favoriting mean tweets about his
Wow.
girlfriend, Khloe Kardashian.
Oh.
Which means
fancier every time.
there is a ton of hateration in her dancery.
Damn.
Who hates Simone?
Better question, why is the Cavs mascot a dog?
Right.
I would think it'd be a man with a sword. We have a dog.
Or baby cow.
Or Drew
You know what I'm
Carey.
saying? You're like, come on, guys.
That's sneaky the best joke I've ever heard in my life.
You're laughing at the New York City educational system.
You know what I'm saying?
I think the lesson we've all learned here is that everyone should watch Desus and Mero at 11 p.m. on
Viceland.
Viceland, Monday through Thursday. There's a bear wearing Tim's, and also these two are there. Calves. Do you get baby cow like a calf? That's why it's funny. It took me a second to. Coming up, guys, we have an exclusive scene from Conor McGregor's appearance in Game of Thrones. Valar Morghulis.
This week on Thursday Night Football, the Los Angeles Rams take on the Seattle Seahawks. Ugh, this is the game? Seattle's going by 100. Do the Rams even have a coach? How am I going to make this dramatic? Well, a team that lives in LA and is led by a very famous girlie.
This Thursday on Keeping Up with the LA Rams. LA throws Jeff Fisher out after a marriage that lasted way too long. But looks like they just extended old Fishbone's prenup, so they'll owe him like tons more money. Yikes. Plus, the Rams won't be single for long. Which one of these notable bachelors are they looking at next?
Thursday night football, Rams, Seahawks. They better not hire Kanye.
Welcome back to Garbage Time, guys. It's time for Note to self, promo guy out, promo lady in. All right, first up, I'm gonna add Garbage Time. Yeah, that's right. We're adding our own show. Why? Well, because we found out on Sunday that even right after a game, most of the NFL is talking about our show.
What's your favorite TV show?
Garbage.
Garbage Time?
Garbage.
Time. Garbage Time is the name. Garbage Time. That's your favorite show?
Garbage.
All right, cool talk.
That was a very tenacious reporter. The women are crushing it on Garbage Time this week. Speaking of wildly popular television shows, which is definitely what we were doing, I'm going to drop Game of Thrones because it was recently announced that UFC fighter Conor McGregor is going to be on the upcoming season of the show for whatever reason. Guys, you're getting dropped because you can't just put athletes into shows. Don't do that. But I will say, because Fox has UFC rights, we were able to call in a favor and we got a sneak peek at one of his test scenes, and to be honest, it's not bad.
Say it again. Vala Morgulis.
Vala Morgulis.
Good.
Me and Jesus are cool. I'm cool with all the gods.
Nothing to add to that. So next up, we'll add John Gruden because he was in amazing form during Monday night's Patriots win over the Ravens, telling us his new favorite word and channeling his inner Tom Brady.
What is it? Pliable. Easily bent, flexible. He's quick. You got to be pliable. This guy is pliable. This guy is on a mission.
Ultimate competitor.
Pliable.
You're pliable. You want to stay, don't you? This is a fun
awesome.
night.
This is the most fun I ever had.
Most fun he's ever had is what he said there. He won a Super Bowl, people. Also, that's a man who regularly says spider too wide banana, never heard of pliable. Interesting. Loving your job as an announcer is awesome, but you don't want to go too far, which is why I'm going to drop BU hockey announcer Max Wolpoff, because when the women's hockey team beat Minnesota in overtime on Saturday, he really lost it, and it scared me.
And Tarnowski working with it. Tarnowski gets it behind the net. Tarnowski lets it for Flynn. Flynn scores! Natalie Flynn! Natalie Flynn! Natalie Flynn! Good morning! Good afternoon! And good night, Minnesota!
Did he Truman Show? Good afternoon, good evening, and good night! I don't need that. Just have a lozenge. Next up, I'm gonna add professional singers. Japanese professional singers to be exact, because while American Idol and The Voice are pretty dope ways to pick our professional singers, Japan is kinda kicking our ass. So, apparently, I'm going to try to explain what just happened. They have a yearly rock, paper, scissors competition between most of the 150 members of music supergroup AKB48 to determine which 7 of the 150 will release a CD, I think. And then what you just saw was the selection of who will be the lead singer. Again, that was done by rock, paper, scissors. Actually, knowing that just forget everything I just said and watch that video again on a loop for the rest of your life. I'm going to drop professional liars, because after Jeff Fisher's firing on Monday, Fox 2 in St. Louis, that's important, St. Louis, showed footage of LA Rams executive Kevin Demoff's press conference and faunted him as Rams Chief Operating Officer /professional liar. Now, as much as I love that, I assume it wasn't probably supposed to air, so congrats, Kevin Demoff, on getting someone else fired this week. That's it for Ad Drop! Coming up, we shout out 2 things that won't go away. Justin Bieber and the Pro Bowl. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Garbage Time, guys. Running out of time in the show, but there's some stuff we didn't cover. So before we go, some quick shout outs. Shout out to the Pro Bowl, which will now include a dodgeball competition. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him. Shout out to Kristaps Porzingis, who got into a scuffle with Marquise Chris Tuesday. They were fighting over who has a stupider name. Shout out to Justin Bieber, who was caught on camera talking trash during a recreational hockey game. Good to know Bieber can talk trash in addition to singing it. And finally, shout out to our Garbage Time Hero of the Week. This week, it's these guys. Seems worth it. That's all for this week, guys. Next week on Garbage Time, Jason Garrett endorses Dak, Tony Romo endorses Dak, and Jerry Jones says a mosquito is only wrong 3 times a day, so I think we're going to go with Romo. Big thanks to Desus and Mero for coming by, and you guys for watching. Have a great week. Here's more garbage. Them damn skeeters.
Oh! I was like, yo, cheers, I am
Get it?
Oh!
What the?
What? 10 hours later.
Ooh.
Oh.